Hey, welcome back again to Auto Transport Intel. Hey, what's up, Big Rob? Hey, Dave, thanks for joining the show. I appreciate it, you guys. Oh, man. Okay, so this is, I think this is episode 12. 12 Tuesdays in a row. And what a day yesterday was in trucking. I'm glad that I started doing this show when I did, because I'm here for this, which is essentially maybe some of the worst news in trucking in a long time. I mean, we get bad news all the time. When I say we, you know, I'm Jay. I'm the car hauling dispatcher. So I work in car hauling. I'm not a driver, but as a dispatcher, I mean, I'm fighting for drivers every day. You know, booking cars, talking to brokers, dealers, residents, and other car haulers. And so in the live chat, and that's why I encourage you every Tuesday night to join me in the live chat, because as the working car haulers, I'm relying on you to voice your opinion about how you feel about things right now. Sharing information with the community. Viper Transport, what's going on? Thanks for joining the show. And let's see, what's up? Echo Screen, what's good? Missed 2 weeks, but you're here now and you're driving. So yeah, what we need to do is get this show plugged into the ELD so that, and by the way, I mean, I've got my own ELD break coming. So on the Egg Timer ELD, ELD in the house. It is big time, big time. It's in everybody's house. It's in your bathroom. It's everywhere. It's amazing. So much information about ELD right now. I've been watching the Facebook groups, and I mean, it's all over the place. People are having trouble with their devices, with the DOT. They're having trouble just understanding what the rules are. Not even all the DOT officers seem to understand the rules. I try to be careful about saying things that aren't true, okay? But the truth is that, according to a driver that was posting on Facebook, I forget the state, but the DOT was literally misquoting. At least one DOT officer was misquoting what the FMCSA just put out last week. So we're going to go over some of those rules and some of those posts. Patrick, thank you for joining me again today. I appreciate it. Surge was great last week. Yeah, that was cool. Actually, I was going to call him tonight, but I'm not sure how much ELD information he has to right now, and I want to focus on ELD, dedicate another show to the ELD, because again, it is like the biggest thing since sliced bread. Here's another one. What do we got? Truckers continue to protest ELD mandate. I didn't even know about this one. I just saw this 10 minutes ago. This is happening in Florida as of a couple hours ago. Are there drivers actually protesting in Florida? I didn't know that. Pre-pass ELD. Pre-pass is down. Okay, yeah. I heard some negative things about pre-pass. I've heard some negative things about Stone Ridge, which I did a video on, and I'm not happy if there's negative feedback, but I mean, they need to know. This is trucking, man. Like, we talk the truth here, so we try to, and so I'm trying to be an extension of that, because a lot of truth coming down, and that's what's so crazy. Like, the ELD is like the opposite of truth. I understand it's supposed to represent the truth, but it's it seems to be under the guise of non-truth. Like, this idea of safety. Like, okay, so like some, you know, PTA, Homeowners Association group knows trucking better than you do. Is that really where we are? Because the ELD device itself is not going to make trucking safer. I understand that we believe gadgets make life better and perfect, but this time, no, I don't think so. And it's interesting, even Keep Trucking was down. The server was down yesterday. I mean, they can't keep up. And I've been saying great things about Keep Trucking, too. We called them on the show a couple weeks ago. I'm sure, you know, their group, they were ready to go, and I think they just got slammed yesterday. So, hey, what's up? The one and only, you're back. Thanks for coming back. Let's see, this is where in the show I plug the Auto Transport Intel YouTube page. Obviously, you know about it because you're here. But what's interesting, I found a new stat is that like 3/4 of the people that watch the show are non-subscribers. So it's really interesting. There's always new folks coming in, which is important because if you are interested in being a caller on my show, I'm going to be I've got a couple great guests lined up actually next week. All right, winfoos.com. I know I don't get it. I don't get the name either, but that doesn't mean anything. I'm going to talk to them. I think they're based out of Australia. We're going to talk in a week, and they're going to tell me why they are helping to change the landscape of auto transport in the eyes of the consumer, and hopefully for the carrier too. They're talking about adding a load board. Wouldn't that be great? Because aren't we all tired of being raked over the coals by old what's-its-face? Who am I talking about? Oh, isn't that funny? You mean they're getting... Oh, wait. They're suing another company for anti-competitive practices. Isn't that funny? That is funny. That's no joke, man. That's a real headline. Who, in a battle between two dealership vendor giants, blankety blank has sued CDK Global Inc. Isn't that amazing? Like, you just can't be rich enough. You can't have too many golden umbrella stands. Is that right? Because you know that lawyers end up with all the money in the end anyways. Why aren't we all lawyers? I don't know. Dang it. How did I miss that? Let's see here. My paper logs never failed. That's right. You know what you can do with your old paper logs, and then we've seen this on Facebook, is you can get your car battery and run the wires and put the clamps on the binder clips and electrify those paper logs, and that isn't going to work either. Next week, we're also going to have, well, no, next year. Actually, next year. So this is a pretty big window. Keep an Eye has replied, and we're going to learn more about what Keep an Eye is. So why did I show you these things again? That Auto Transport Intel is it's an expanding channel, so that we're going to talk to software providers and companies that are either local providers of a service, whether it's repair or compliance, or oh yeah, carpooling.com. That's another one. I actually don't have it scheduled with carpooling.com, but we'll make that happen. We'll talk to carpooling.com and find out how they're growing, and it seems like they got several Mannheims already. So yeah, need to get them on the show. So this is what Auto Transport Intel is. Auto Transport Intel is for the carrier, right? Because it doesn't seem like anybody else is. Every time we turn around, right? I mean, I know that's not true, right? There's somebody's on our side. In fact, you know who's on the side of the carrier is Auto Transport Everything. Auto Transport Everything is a site where you can join for free, go there, and you can go through the states and get information about locations, auction info, car pullers, which, I mean, I know carpooling.com has car pullers, but that's the point, is it's good to see pro-carrier folks actually stepping up to the plate, and that is hopefully what WinFoos is also about for us. I think it is. Because at some point, we're going to have to figure out how to interact with, I was talking about TrueCar and CarMax and Carvana, and at some point, we're going to have to figure out how to really interface with a customer that thinks they just hit a button, order a pizza, order a car, and, just ding, 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 Uber brings it, Amazon drones. I mean, if that's what people are thinking, doesn't that make sense? That's what ELD thinks too. Like, it's all just gadgets, device, and buttons, and here's your food, and, I don't know. I don't understand. I don't actually understand how ELD works in conjunction with TrueCar as far as True Car is saying you get it right now. ELD is saying, ELD's not saying that. ELD is saying you need to take a break. You need to slow down, mister. You need to get off your high horse. So ELD mandate news, right? I'm checking out the ELD news. Oh, Liana, you don't like ELD? I can't believe it. Well, you know what, Liana? You need more ELD Kool-Aid. Oh, I already like ELD better. And if that doesn't do it, just use an ELD Band-Aid, slap it on the problem, good to go. Okay, that's ridiculous. Patrick says, you know, it seems like ELD is just another way for the government to take more money from truckers. Yeah, I'm thinking so. You know what? Let's jump into... this is a good time to do this. Let's go ahead and jump... And by the way, I got this this image from Big Baller Car Hauler Facebook group. You can't miss that old... see that police car sitting up there? That's a pretty cool shot. He's got a lot of great images up on that group. In fact, that's one of the cool things. Even if you've had enough of the language and the whatnot, and you know this interstate is shut down, and here's an accident, you can still enjoy the pictures, right? So yeah, that's a really cool one. So thank you. Is it Tony Cortez at Big Baller? I think so. I don't know. I'll probably get an email. Hey, send me an email. autotransportintel@gmail.com. Just send me an email and let me know. Simmer down, Rod. That is so typical, Dave. That is so typical. Oh, yeah? Okay. Well, let's talk about ELD. Okay, let's go ahead and talk about the rules. Nobody wants to do this. But everybody, not everybody, don't you hate the words everybody, everybody, nobody, you know, these extremist terms? Now you got done and done it. You said extremist, Jay. It's not that kind of show. ELD exemptions, okay? Right, that's like one of the first questions. Well, am I exempt? People are asking, like, are they exempt if they have a dually? Are they exempt if they don't have a CDL? No, it's none of that stuff. That's not how it works. There are only a few rules that exempt you from ELD, and believe anybody, the FMCSA would take these away if they could, right? Your Honor, I'm speculating. That was an opinion. But 8 days in a rolling day 30 period. If you work, and they'll say this, if you work 9 days in a rolling 30-day period once a year, you need an ELD. Drivers engaged in drive-away, tow-away operations. I guess drive-away doesn't need an ELD. I don't know a lot about drive-away. I know what it is, but I guess drive-away doesn't need one. Maybe the drive-away manager that drives the van needs one. I don't know. And then drivers operating trucks manufactured before 2000. Now, I hear that's engine build before 2000. I mean, right? Very specific. So if the truck is before 2000, the engine build is after, they're going to hook you up. Let's see. Hey, Jay, really think the freight prices will go up now? Oh, do I? Oh, I'm sorry. You were serious. Do I think prices will go up? No, they won't. Why would they? They go down regardless. Do I think prices will go up if Central Dispatch raises their monthly subscription? Heck no. Do I think prices will go up if ELD prices go up? No way. There's no reason why car haulers would make more money per car. Unless you have your own client. Unless you make a customer without eating off a load board. If you're eating off load boards, and this is a career killer for me. I shouldn't even say this. But I say it because I'm a little crazy. If you're eating off load boards, you're going to go, I don't know. Somebody give me the blank there. You're going to go where? You're going to go out of business. You're going to go, I don't know. But it's not, you know, it's not feasible. You can't eat off a load board all day. I mean, I guess you can. And I do. That's what's crazy. I book cars off load boards all day. But it takes me all day long, and I want to, like, you know, complain about it, because it's not cool. So no, I don't think prices will go up. I think I sufficiently answered that question. ELD equals government babysitters truckers don't need. That is correct, sir. Hey, Jay, it's Candy. Hey, what's up, Candy? Candy runs a, come on, Candy, remind me. It's a port escort in Florida, and has a great operation going where she has a local yard, local drivers, Twic escort. I think that's right. Okay, Candy, cool. I could be wrong at any time. I always say that. Candy says, I think prices will go up because more trucks are going to be parked. That could be true. That could be true. Hey, David, glad to see you. Okay, cool. So David and Candy, yeah, cool. Okay, I hope that's true. You know, sometimes I get to be Debbie Downer, negative Nancy. You know, don't quote me on that, though. All right, let's move on, Jay. Jeez. All right. Oh, I can't. Let's see. I got to zoom out. All right. ELD enforcement. Now, out of service. Okay, there are specific, I hate codes of procedure. That's why we're not lawyers. But everyone's going to make us a lawyer. Gosh darn it. So, CVSA has indicated the 2017 out of service criteria. So, using an ELD that's not authorized, a driver not being able to produce the ELD data, if it's malfunctioning for over 8 days, failure of a driver to log into the ELD as required, failure to equip a vehicle with an ELD. Now, Keep Truckin' was under the impression that, and I'm quoting Keep Truckin', under the impression that DOT wouldn't give citations if you could prove that at least you had ordered an ELD. But I've heard reports that DOT officers did give citations, violations today for not having an ELD. So, cool, man. Live chat is talking to live chat. I love that. It's one of my favorite things. So, you have to know how to use your ELD. You have to have it plugged in. You actually have to have backup paper logs. Can you believe that? All this talk about ELD. Oh, yeah, by the way, don't throw out your paper. I'm not sure why. You also have to have an instruction manual for your ELD, right? Because there's so many ELDs, the DOT officers can't be expected to understand all of them, or any of them. CVSA indicated criteria, false log. Okay, there's some yada, yada, yada. Okay, so let's move on. There was lots of ELD violations and pitfalls. Okay, so let's move out of that. Let's move back into the stuff I was reading on Facebook. All right. So first, happy ELD Mandate Monday, everybody, because that's pretty much how it went down yesterday and today, and really for the rest of the week, and maybe for the rest of the month. Because if you can't get your ELD, but you were supposed to have already, I know, you're going to, well, you should have thought of that. You're going to hear that over and over. Well, you should have heard. Hey, what's up, Days of Bliss? You should have thought of that, Days of Bliss. You know? You should have thought of that. Well, I hate that. You know what? You know what you should have thought of? A device that wasn't so crappy. All right. Oh, look at me. I have an ELD. All right. All right. Oh, yeah. See, which is why I was thinking, maybe have poisonous blow dart ELD, so if you get busted, you just shoot yourself. I don't know. Poisonous blow dart ELD. I can't believe I just did that. It's that kind of show. Also, I want to thank everybody. I think I jumped 50 subscribers from the last show. So if we keep up that kind of acceleration, that's great. Wonderful self-promotion there, Jay. Big Road. ELD mandate is here, so they're giving you 3 months free. That's smart. I don't know a lot about Big Road, so, feel free to, that's their problem. Should have thought of that, Dave. You should have thought of that. This one's funny. I'm not always on board with, you should have thought of that, but, dang it, where'd it go? The moment when you make more than teachers who told you a GED gets you nowhere. Yeah, well, those teachers are going to say, well, where's your ELD? Should have thought of that. Okay. We talked about carpooling.com, and this is funny. This is not funny. Somebody on Facebook was pointing this out, that now Central Dispatch, hey, drivers, wonder where your $10 a month increase will go to? Marketing and other crap that doesn't help you. Maybe. Speculation. I don't know. Do they need more banners in buildings of places they're already at? Sure, why not? Hey, free ski trip for you and you and you, but not for the car haulers. Okay, I put in a picture of a doorbell because if you're a resident, you're not watching this show, maybe in the future, but you're a resident and you booked a car for transport, answer your doorbell when the driver gets there. That happened to us this morning, me and a carrier I work with. Driver gets there, rings the doorbell. No answer. Another ring of the doorbell. Won't answer their phone, nothing. Calling the broker, nothing. 2 hours later, oh yeah, no, just come ring the doorbell. Really? Really? Okay. I thought this was a good one. This is part of your ELD Monday, right? Isn't this how it feels? Tires, truck parts, DOT, tickets, fuel, me. And that's me as a dispatcher. That should be brokers, residents, dealers, I don't know. Central Dispatch. Oh, yeah, make sure you can show that one to the DOT officer, right? So, what exactly were you doing between 11 and 1? Are you categorizing that as a personal conveyance? Or were you off duty? I had to poop. New category. Really? So it's coming to that? Okay. And then your ELD won't let you go off duty. So I had to poop on duty. I Keep Trucking server was down. Had to poop on duty. Here's another. What do we got here? Yeah, another ELD. Oh, can you read some of those? Let's read some of these. This is good. Taco Bell, 28 minutes. Potty break, shouldn't have had Taco Bell. Let's see here. Need water, dehydrated from Taco Bell. Finally got a load. Continued to load. Think went into drive lane because I moved 6 feet. Meant to hit on duty, meant to hit on duty. It is hilarious. On duty. Move the truck again. That is so great. I mean, all drivers should do this, right? Can we all do this? Taco Bell still wrecking my guts. Oh man, that's hilarious. Oh my god, that's awesome. Looking for parking, no parking. Oh man, that is the best, dude. Finally some parking. Woke up with the squirts. I guess that explains the center of the, oh man, this is great, dude. Oh, shoot, man. That is hilarious. Golly, that's funny. Facebook, people. Facebook, man. All right. Oh, warning, you're in violation of the HOS rules. Violation approaching. Please stop driving in the next hour. All right. Well, speaking of, sorry, y'all. I got to take an ELD break here, so... Well, dang thing won't work. Okay. All right. Sorry, guys. I'm on ELD break. I'm all ready to go, but You know what the government says. It's okay, though. I only got to wait. Well, it says a minute. We'll see. I don't know. Yep. So you just have to wait on your pizza and your milk and your loaves of bread and your Audi, your sweet little baby, your daughter's college present. Yeah, dang thing. I don't want to be in violation. Yeah, we got an ELD break. Sucks to be you. Oh. I mean, I think I got another minute. I need to err on the safe side because I don't want the DOT getting all over me. You know, the YouTube DOT. I'm sure there'll be one. Well, I know there is one, right? That's why I got to cut down on the language and the attitude. Just do what they say. It's irritating. But, you know, what are you going to do? Super safe? Super Kool-Aid, everybody. I'm safer already. You're safer, I'm safer, and I'm happy. I'm really happy. Okay, all right. Well, I think I can get back to work now, so on with the show. Okay. Okay, let's start that thing up. First day. Let's see what this says. Let's see what we got here. All right, let's bring this up. All right. First day on E-Log, and I can already tell you this is unsafe. I ran 3 stoplights, blown 2 stop signs, driving 7 miles an hour faster than normal, as well as going around corners faster. Call while watching the stupid clock countdown. I'm only 230 miles away from the house today. I bet you $100 won't make it home before I run out of these hours of service. You know what's interesting? I haven't seen, a couple weeks ago, saw a lot of pro ELD Facebook posts. Not much today or yesterday. Not much at all. Oh, yes, officer, I'm pretty sure I haven't driven past my hours today, but mistakenly deleted all my logs. Do I get a Hillary pass? Come on, there's no politics on this show, but that is funny. That is funny. Okay, what do we got here? If you're ever at Exit 2, an Idaho Flying J truck stop has excellent showers, clean store, and friendly staff. Oh, that's pretty cool. By the way, I noticed if you're an ELD provider and you're selling at Love's, man, that's a good call. Even if, oh, look, you can go that way to Santa Claus. Okay, that's cool. Even if it's not the greatest ELD, but you sell it in, oh, how'd that get in there? Even if it's not the greatest ELD and you sell at Love's, put it in front of the trucker, man. That's a good call, right? I mean, I read that a lot of people bought their ELD at Love's. So that's good thinking. Interesting. Interesting. That one's for the sponsors. Okay, so someone please tell me where car hauling is still profitable. This is pretty good. 45, payment, fuel, insurance, claims, license, fuel tax, OCC insurance, AFLAC, maintaining health insurance, RPM based on 100,000 miles a year. If your customer, yeah, right. So there's your baseline cost, right, of running. So you make 250 every mile clock turns, and now with ELD, you can't run as much as you did before. I mean, I think, what do we got here? This is, yeah, you're live on Auto Transport Intel.
Hello. Who is this?
Not again.
What? Who is this?
Is this JD?
This is JD Eufuala, F-U-A-L-A, S-U-A-L-A. Who is this?
It's Jay, the car hauling dispatcher. You're calling...
Yeah, what did I call you for?
Why are you calling my show?
Help
Did you get your ELD going?
Yeah, that's part of the problem right now. I got some electrical issues under the hood, the dash, and things doesn't seem to be working right. I've been slapping it.
Yeah, what?
Yeah, you know how sometimes you hit the dash and the headlights come on and off.
Who did you go? All right, who's ELD? Shoot me straight, JD. Which ELD do you have?
Oh, hell, I can't remember what it was. It says, something on it. I can't see right now, Jay. I'm trying to get a shower. Jay.
You should try. Oh, then I know you've got the ankle ELD. I'll bet you do. I'll bet you do. I know you, JD. JD's got an ankle ELD, guaranteed. Right? Right, JD?
Whenever you smell like dog ass after you've been out there loading that 5309 car hauler by Cottrell, okay? Now I'm a car hauler. I've been out there loading that damn thing in the rain and the snow, and I haven't had a shower since Monday. Okay?
Yeah, well, it's only Tuesday, JD. That's not that bad. You talking about last Monday?
Oh, yeah.
See?
After they put me on hourly pay.
What? Now, wait, why are you shoveling snow? You're a car hauler, JD.
Apparently you ain't never loaded a 5309, Jay.
You know, well,
Peterbilt with a 36-inch bunk, 36-inch conference sleeper in the Peterbilt.
you're right.
Okay.
You know what? I think I'm as bad as the FMCSA on this one, where I don't let drivers account for all the other crap that goes into just getting a car loaded, right? That probably puts me in the same category as all the FMCSA people that think you book a car, you pick it up, you deliver it, and life's good. Money, 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 right?
Yeah, hang on. Hey, when are you going to get my shower? I smell like dog ass. Sorry, Jay. Trying to get a shower.
Which truck stop are you at?
Oh, damn, Jay. Here's the problem with this ELD business, okay? I got in the truck. I got it loaded finally after about 3 hours. I'm starting to stink. Okay? It might be cold out, but I'm sweating because I'm big.
Yeah.
And I'm a badass, too. Okay?
Okay.
So I get to take off all my coveralls and that little 36-inch comfort can be with big old stacks on it. Pull into the J to take a damn shower. Guess what? Everybody and their damn brothers in there.
Right.
Gotta take a shower at the same time.
You're at a truck stop, right? This isn't a different facility.
Yeah, probably ain't never been to a fine J, have you?
Oh, well.
Hey, you got my shower yet? You better not get in there.
I think they normally call you over the intercom. You probably don't have to bother them like that.
But I'll tell you what, I'm in a hurry. Okay, the clock's ticking, Jay, right now.
Don't I know it?
Gotta go, Jay. Goodbye.
Okay.
Goodbye, dude.
All right, thanks, JD. Oh my gosh. He is crazy. Although he's right about some of that. I mean, right? ELD doesn't account for time for you to have to shovel snow. And then once you get the snow shoveled off, you got ice under there. I mean, I'm going to go with JD on that one. I guess that I think he raised a couple of interesting points, even if he is off his nut. Yeah, JD is the best. I'm glad he called in. It's always fun to hear from him. It's good to know he's out on the road, right? He's in line with the protesters. No, he's hauling cars. He's got a 9-car. What does he say? 9-car Cottrell? That's cool. Okay, so you ELD out the nose, right? I mean, I'm tired of the documents, really. I think I am. Let's see here. Is there more news? We need more news. Here we go. This is not good, right? Keep Truckin' was down yesterday. That was... this is an actual screenshot from yesterday, Monday, December 18th. Now, the good news is we keep talking about Keep Truckin' because they're the market leader. The bad news is not even the market leader was ready to handle all of that volume and traffic. And yet, I watched a video earlier where a DOT officer, he said, you know, he had a driver tell him that he had an IOU and he didn't care. Cool. Awesome. Thanks a lot. That's cool. Even though Keep Trucking tried to put out a notice to the FMCSA, that they talked to the FMCSA, what'd they say? Let's see what they said. Thanks for your time today. We're accepting pre-orders only. Okay. The FMCSA announced they are not going to issue any citations since they are aware of the situation most of the ELD vendors are facing. You may be prone to fines, but these will not affect your CSA score. We will also provide you a proof of purchase that you placed an order for an ELD before the deadline for your reference. In case your drivers get any tickets from local authorities, we want you to share a copy and the ticket number at compliance@keeptruckin.com. So their legal department can check it out. So listen, man, if you had trouble with your Keep Trucking yesterday and a DOT officer gave you a citation, compliance@keeptruckin.com. They have a legal department. That's what we need. We all need lawyers, man. We all need lawyers. If you're not a lawyer, get a lawyer, right? I think that's the message. Okay. All right. Well, that was enjoyable. Okay, let's move on to the next one. So then there's other pitfalls. Like, let's say you now have the ELD device installed. You have the app on your device. The two are talking over Bluetooth. Don't forget to log in and register through the process. Without registration, the thing ain't going to work. Okay, autotransporteverything.com. Now, we were talking about that before, and I want to say this. Ziggy Keller, he's running autotransporteverything.com, and he's looking to do more than to make the page better, to make the community even better. I was reading this long thread about guys complaining, and the group is a community, right? That's what this is, an extension of the car hauling community that exists. Now, in truth, there's only 20 of us. Well, there's 21 of us now live watching together, and that's a very small number in the trucking community, in the car hauling community, and even like in a neighborhood watch community. That's a pretty small number, but that number is growing, and there are also people watching this video on demand after the fact. So just like any other group that is trying to do good by car haulers, carriers, and the industry, Auto Transport Everything is saying that with over 50,000 posts, comments, and likes in 28 days, he's going to ask for people to help out. It's too much for him, one person, to handle, because he wants it to be more than just his own thoughts. Looking for a couple people to help out, specifically to help establish rules for content, help monitor the group, and help make sure everyone's represented fairly. He would like one union driver, one non-union driver, and looking to launch a website for an alliance. So, I mean, that's the idea. And that is what it's going to take. If we're going to crawl out of this hole of this exorbitant monthly charge just to access a phone book style list of loads, that's what it's going to take. These are the stats of Auto Transport Everything, and pretty great. I mean, those are great stats, man. I would love those stats. Here's another one, man. I spent so much time on Facebook this week because that's where it was happening. Let's take a look at another one. All right, I'm not going to allow myself to complain about e-logs. Instead, I'll make better use of my time adapting and trying to screw the system. At least I'm honest about it. I'm sure there'll be good days, bad days. Today was my first day on it and legally managed to deliver an Indianapolis drive up to Lafayette, unload 3, then reload 6. Also had a 25-minute fuel stop, then went to St. Louis. Rush hour. Delivered 3, made it to the truck stop with 20 minutes to spare, 665 miles on the day. Do I approve of the government controlling what hours we work? Not at all. But I'm not going to waste my time fighting City Hall. Smart, because it doesn't work. Nobody cares. It's easier to figure out a way to beat it. I'm not sure. I am sure not all days will be good. I will get screwed over, but the bottom line is if I can make it work, I will. If it turns out to be a big loss of money all the time, I will explore other avenues. But at my age, I would rather have a heart attack slamming one off to a good gold show. That is awesome, dude. Then to work myself up into having a heart attack over e-logs. With that being said, everybody have a good night. I'll be back tomorrow night crying and complaining about how it screwed me. Right? That is consensus right there. It is time for Super Safe, Super Kool-Aid. Oh, man. Okay. Oh, yeah. There we go. Here's another one. I like these. I like them because I'm not sure everybody else does. Good morning, car haulers. I need a favor. I need more ratings on Central Dispatch. There's the name of the transport company. I'll do the same back. Thanks. Because you know what, car haulers? Without ratings, you can't get loads. With ratings, you can get loads. Isn't there enough standing in your way of getting loads? Now, I realize the whole point of a rating system is to make sure that only good car haulers are getting loads, right? That you don't get the riffraff. But does that apply to people you get loads from? I mean, I had to call, it was near the end of the day today. I called, and I said again, where's it picking up? Copart. Is it a run and drive? No. Was it listed as an in-op? No. It's time to level the playing field, folks. What's up with that? Drivers beware, if you purchase an ELD device but do not have it installed by December 18th, you will receive a citation. Okay, here we go. Reports are coming into OOIDA, Owner Operators Independent Drivers Association, headquarters, from drivers who have already paid for an ELD device but haven't received it from the manufacturer. Okay, so this is not from Keep Truckin'. This is from, I believe this came from Overdrive Online magazine. At least 2 companies are reportedly sending emails to customers telling them that due to high demand, devices won't ship until the end of the month, pending regulatory relief from the Trump administration, which is not going to happen. Speculation, but true. The deadline for compliance is Monday, yesterday. Rearview mirror. The companies are saying drivers can show their receipt or an order confirmation certificate to law enforcement during a traffic stop or roadside inspection. The receipt or certificate should indicate to law enforcement that the driver has purchased an ELD and intends to comply with the mandate. All right, so if you get basically, if you are getting cited, contact the OOIDA because they want to help you cancel that, actually. If you're getting hassled by the DOT, oh, I'm sorry. Did I incorrectly characterize how the DOT is treating you with your ELD device still being in the mail? ELD OOIDA. Contact them. Tell them you got hassled by the DOT and that you have already ordered your ELD, you're being hassled, and you're trying to comply. What else can you do? Besides, even if you have an ELD, is it working properly? Is it making your truck go crazy? Is the server down? I mean, there's so many problems. It's ridiculous. This is ridiculous. Okay, let's keep going. Got so many of these things. What else we have here? I know, ELD sucks. It's ELD Armageddon, folks. By the way, no idling in, I think it's Pennsylvania, right? What is up with that? It's your house. You can't sit comfortably in your house? Thanks, PA. Oh, that is funny. And true, isn't it? It's so true. 1 minute of remaining drive time with nowhere to park, man. Freaking out. Oh my gosh, I can't wait for the government to realize the parking snafu they've created. Oh my God. It's going to create a whole new set of road rage, parking lot rage, right? It's going to be nuts, man. And people, I saw a video, this girl's like, oh my God, he's taking a poop at the Home Depot parking lot. Oh, you're going to be seeing a lot more of that, folks. Saddle up. Okay, yeah, and here was this is cool. Speaking of, we have had conversations with the OOIDA concerning ELD. Write-ups, inspections, warnings. They're collecting data to build a case. Pass on any documents to them. Do it. You know what? You may not need your own lawyer. Call the OOIDA. Join. Put them to work for you, right? And this is from Overdrive Online Magazine. Let's see here. What's stopping us from having 3 or 4 different logbooks, and each one has an 8-day log in it to avoid ELD? So, the ELD, I'm going to try and answer that, Philip, and thank you for the question. What they've done with the devices, right? The device is in the truck, and then the interface registers you as a driver, and it has enough, I believe it has enough information where you'd have to log in as another valid driver. Help me out on this, but I don't think you can game the system that way. They've already decided and figured out ways to make sure that you are the driver. Now, the only way you can game it is, and this actually is going to help a portion of the market that many drivers already don't appreciate, but if you are a, like, driving team where, you know, you've, like, packed 8 dudes into a Freightliner and, you know, you just merry-go-round around that steering wheel all night, those guys, yeah, they're going to have no problem. They just log in as driver 1, driver 2, driver 3, and then when they get stopped, 8 guys pop their head out and, hey, okay, Larry, Jerry, Mary, Terry, okay, you good to go. That'd be the only way you could do it. But if you're a single owner operator, there'd be no way to, I don't think there'd be any way to make that game happen. And the thing is, Philip, I think that question was one of the concerns of paper logs, is that with paper, right, you could, you know, do creative accounting like the IRS does. Oh, I'm sorry, IRS, did I just speculate about how you game the system? Yeah, I think I did. Because everybody games every system, except now truckers get to game even less. Because they're the ones, they're the actual problem. What about that Amtrak jump the tracks yesterday? What was up with that? I guess they're going to need train ELD. Would that fix it? I don't think so. I don't think so. That train was going 50 miles too fast. 50 miles an hour too fast. Is an ELD going to fix that? I don't know, but they're sure as heck going to try, right? Strap on an ankle ELD. You said strap on. Pennsylvania is giving warnings for ELD. Says there are only 3 approved systems. If that is not true. Also, tablet must be hardwired to the ELD. That's not true. As well as ELD transmitter has to be visible to the inspector and cannot be behind the dash. So in other words, the enforcement agencies don't have a clue on what is correct or how to enforce. More fun to come, I'm sure. And thank you, Jeff. Are you serious? Are you serious right now? Oh no, this actually is a, I'm sorry, this is a, hey, this is Jay. Can you hear? Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah.
All right. Are you, you're not getting an echo, are you?
No, I've got Barry on. Barry, you there? Yeah, I'm here. Hey, Barry. Barry J.
Hey, Barry, how are you? Hey, what's up?
Oh, what's going on?
Well, you are, right now, you're live on my show, and that's what's going on.
All right.
Yeah, it's cool. Thanks for joining me, Barry. I forgot that you were going to call. I get so heated about talking about ELD, I forgot what time it was. So, man, it's already 8:50. That's crazy. Yeah, I've been talking about ELD for 50 minutes. I do a show every Tuesday night. It's Tuesday Night Live, Car Hauling Dispatcher on Auto Transport Intel. I don't know if you've seen the show before, but okay, well, and I mean, this is ELD Armageddon. Am I right?
You're right. We're in it.
We're in it. What's been your experience? And if you would just, you know, how many trucks do you have on the road, and what's going on with you and ELD right now?
We run about 22 trucks right now.
Kind of held off to the last minute. We had them ready in the trucks, but we didn't start using them until probably last week. Started playing with them a little bit, so we're kind of in a crash course of getting used to them this week. Hasn't been awful so far, just a lot of drivers saying where they could have been or kind of fighting their way through having to stop when they don't want to stop, or they could get through traffic or wait for traffic, you know, all the little things that it's kind of preventing us from doing like we used to do.
Is it, and I'll say this too, Barry, I don't know if I don't think you're seeing this, but we've got, right now I got 18 live viewers. I know that's small, but then a lot of people are going to watch this online. And there's also a chat going on, people talking about ELDs and stuff. I just want to let you know that. So it's not just me and you sitting in a closet.
Okay.
All right, cool. So, you know, it's the mandatory break. Is that one of the bigger problems of the mandate itself, or is it just the technology?
We run short haul, so we can kind of incorporate our break in, not too hard. But I think the law in general is ridiculous.
Me too.
Why we need a 30-minute break in the middle of the first 8 hours doesn't make any sense to me. I don't know. We can work around that. As far as the long haul guy having to pull over for 30 minutes, I'd say it affects them more than it does us.
Right. I mean, you know what's weird to me is that, this 30-minute break kind of came out of nowhere. There isn't anything comparable to it before, right?
Right. Yeah, nothing they made us do like that before.
Like, it boggles the mind. I imagine every long-haul driver during that 30-minute break is thinking, how in the heck did they come up with some data to prove that this was a good idea?
Right.
Right.
Yeah.
It makes no sense.
No, it doesn't help other than just hold the driver up, or hey, now I got to find somewhere to park for 30 minutes. Doesn't make any sense at all. Doesn't help out their day for sure.
Well, and that's another part. It's not like you can just freeze frame 30 minutes. You got to find somewhere to go. So you lose an hour.
You lose an hour, that's right.
Barry, do you anticipate
Crazy.
any foreseeable trouble with drivers that maybe don't want to adapt?
So far, everybody that I've talked to just kind of knows that it's here, and we'll deal with it as long as we have to. Everybody's kind of hoping that they're going to change the hours of service, which, you know, I feel that the ELD is really not the big problem. The big problem is the hours of service, which has been there a long time, so maybe we should have done something before now. It's just forcing everybody to comply. So everybody, I think, on our end is just kind of hanging on and seeing how it goes and going to complain about it for a while, and then just hoping maybe something will change pretty soon.
Well, running 22 trucks, here's the thing, you know, of course, just like any company, you've got drivers who kind of have a schedule. They want to be home on Friday at 5 or whatever the case may be. As far as dispatch, how are you handling that? I know it's a little early, but what do you
think? Pretty early. So first week, I don't know. I think I'm going to get to the end of the week, and you'll have, hey, we need to get this done, and the driver will kind of balk a little bit, say there's no way I can get out and back, and I'm going to get stuck without making it home. I got to take a 10-hour break. So I feel a little resistance there. It just hasn't happened yet.
One more thing. What about, have you had, and again, I know it's a little early, but have you seen any kind of dealers getting their hair on fire yet?
Not yet. I think we're too early into it right now.
Yeah.
Plus with Christmas, you know, we're not really busy nobody in the general public knows what's going on at all, and I don't think they care.
Right.
I mean, if somebody changed the law on what somebody can or can't do at a restaurant or something, I wouldn't care. I just want my food. You know, I don't think anybody knows.
Yeah, it's not a big issue right now.
Right.
But it's interesting you say that, because, you know, what was a big issue the other day, and everything is, you know, it's a 24-hour news cycle, so it's over in 24 hours, was
right.
net neutrality. And
right.
net neutrality, now that affects a lot of people. I think, and you know, you wonder how, I know like 10 years ago I wondered how we thought robots were going to rule the planet and Terminator's going to happen and all that. I think we're seeing it, because we're increasingly just electronic everything. It's really happening.
Right.
It sucks.
Yeah.
It really sucks.
Yeah.
And there's too much. Makes you wonder if there is some fake news, because there's so many things happening. Yeah, nobody's going to even bat an eye about an ELD for a driver and a mandatory break, as long as they get their pizza and they're good. Yeah, dude. And like you said it with a restaurant, you know, if the fry cook had to take a nap every 10 minutes, whatever, I want my fries.
Right. And it's like the perfect storm against the truck driver, because our only argument is we don't want to be tracked, and the general public, if they did even know what was going on, they would say, well, why don't you want to be tracked? Are you trying to cheat? So we really don't have much of an argument against it, other than we don't want to be tracked. There's a reason we all want to be truck drivers in the first place.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
Open road.
Right.
I had an owner operator telling me earlier today that's one of the things that he likes about trucking is the freedom of the open road, and I guess that's a problem for some people.
Right.
I mean, and I heard a paper pusher sitting at a conference room table, and she literally thinks that this is the greatest thing since sliced bread. Just does not have any clue what it'd be like to live by this rule.
Right.
Yeah.
I can't imagine anybody could grasp it unless they were in our line of work.
Yeah. It's true.
Yeah.
Well, Barry, thanks for your time, man.
Yeah. Yeah, I appreciate you taking the time to talk about that. And I want to ask this, Barry, what ELD system are you using, if you can say?
We're using Geotab.
Geotab, okay. Is Geotab the manufacturer?
Yeah, I think maybe has a parent company name, but
I've heard of Geotab.
We're using it for our GPS system, and then they offer a ELD solution, which is pretty much just an app on our smartphone, so it's a pretty cheap way to go.
Right. Right. That makes sense. That's cool.
Right.
Cool. Okay.
Yep.
Well, again, thank you, Barry. I appreciate it, and I hope to talk to you again sometime soon.
Okay. Thanks.
Thanks, man. Have a good one.
You too.
All right, take care. Well, I know, man. ELD's no fun, man. It really is ELD Armageddon, and I know it gets old, it gets boring, but this really is a big deal. I mean, it's such a big deal that some folks want to keep banding together and resisting it. The problem is, not only is resistance futile, but the protest is kind of over. The OOIDA tried to handle this in court, I mean, starting many years ago. So it's not like this just started. I mean, they had lawyers and appeals, and that didn't stop it. So it's not going to go away. It's not going to go away. It's not going to stop. I mean, you have to comply. That's the world we live in now. Ankle bracelet ELD. And, you know, there's just going to be a lot of irritation, annoyance. This guy ties up a fuel island for 45 minutes, refuses to move. Truck pulls in behind him, waited 15 minutes. He comes out with his groceries. Then he decides he wants to get fuel, do a pre-trip inspection. Yeah, man. So you got to put that on your ELD. Lost an hour from the guy ahead of me. Now that I'm ready to roll, oh, it's time to take a nap. Maybe some of the rules can at least be changed. I don't know. I don't know, man. What's the simplest ELD and the cheapest? This is what I was talking about earlier. If you, as an ELD provider, if you have your ELD at Love's or other truck stops, the Easy ELD is the one I did the video on. Although, again, I've heard some negative feedback. I don't know, man. It seems like right now, as long as you have something in your truck, but you want it to work, right? You don't want to just fork out money for some piece of junk. This is another cool thing about Facebook is postings of scales, of closures. Join Facebook car hauling groups. Yeah, man. This is going out to John. John mentioned that he wishes that people out on the road would respect the white line and not cross it and get clipped by a truck. Seen a lot of that. Here we go. Oh, how I love coming to College Station to loaf. Yes, I said loaf, because that's what I'm doing. I've been waiting 5 hours, still haven't made it to area to load up. And on another note, I'm almost out of hours. Thank you, ELD. You know, maybe somebody at the FMCSA will eventually watch this show. I doubt it. Why would they? There's no money in it. Truck drivers, you are not welcome at Walmart manager. Is that true? We don't know. Is this, I don't know. Is this real? I don't know. Somebody said, where do you think the milk comes from? Who do you think brought that? Manager? And what truck do you prefer? This is always an interesting debate. What truck do you prefer? Now, I can't answer this one because I don't drive a truck. But Dodge, Ford, Chevy. Do you name a brand or do you name a type? What do you prefer? So that's always really interesting. I like to see chat comments about that when they come in. So, what else we got here? We're going to wrap it up here in a couple minutes. I'm just going to finish out my... oh, this one's really interesting. Wyoming ports of entry today are ultra busy. They're pulling logs, checking for ELD compliance, putting drivers out of service. According to the FMCSA, you're not supposed to put drivers out of service for ELD. I hope that they're not saying that. I can't verify that. But if you thought you had until April, Wyoming DOT didn't get that memo. That is interesting. That is interesting. But I don't know. Could be speculation. Oh, and yeah, here we go. Who wants to watch a great video? Let's do this thing.
Hey, I'd like a Saturn burger with cheese.
Before we get going, can I get your ID and credit card?
What? Why?
We want to make sure we get you into the right burger today.
But I'm going to be using cash.
Hold on, let me ask my manager. Hey, she said she's going to be using cash.
I don't care. Follow the steps of the sale.
I still need to see your credit card. Okay, how may I help you?
I'd like to order a Saturn burger.
Sample?
No thanks. I've already tried it.
She's already tried it.
But she hasn't tried it with you. Follow the steps of the sale.
Yeah, I'm gonna need you to take a sample.
Now can I order it?
Sure, what would you like?
Wait, where did the last guy go?
I'm sorry, Jim's no longer with the company. Before we get going, can we get your ID and credit card? Hey, wait!
That is awesome. Because, you know, that's your dealership. I think that's why they're going to apps. Because people feel uncomfortable at the dealership. And, you know, for good reason sometimes. So now with your, just log into your app, order your car, get your pizza, and, you know, get them at the same time. Why not? All right, folks. you know what time it is, and then we're going to wrap up the show. What do we got here? Let's do this thing. Let's go with... You know what time it is? That's right. Move this around. Okay. Now I think I'm stuck on level 5, if I recall. Heavy Truck Driver Simulator. Hope my ELD doesn't screw me up. There we go. Alright, I'm going to start back at an easy level. Let's go to level 4. Containers. Construction site. Go. Okay. My ELD's running. Right. Let's do this. Come on, Kenworth. Oh, come on. They're not gonna like that back at the station. They get it? Oh, come on. Really? Not yet. There we go. Hook. Okay. Let's do this. Okay, now I got my load. I gotta take it back. Oh, shoot. I'm about to miss it, man. I never do the backing up right. But I do like this game. It is awesome. Heavy. Oh, come on. Oh, that is so slick, dude. Not cool. Okay, let's back her up. Heavy Truck Driver Simulator. I'm telling you, don't drive like Jay. This is why I'm a dispatcher. Oh, God. Okay, here. Let's just try and do donut. My ELD is going to kill me. All right, there we go. There we go. Oh, no. Come on. My freaking ELD's running. Oh, yeah. Yeah. There we go. Okay, made it. Yeah, that heart, that's my ELD up at the top. Okay. Okay, we're going to wrap it up here in a few minutes, I promise. Okay, this is the level I can't get past. Here we go. Barrels into containers delivered to the petroleum refinery. I hate this level. It's not getting there, that's the problem. It's this return. Oh. Okay, here we go. Okay. First I'm going to try and back her up. Oh! Come on! Oh, golly. Oh. Oh. Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, my gosh. That was nuts. Don't lose it now. Go, baby. Oh, my gosh. I've been stuck on this level for weeks. Oh, I'm so excited. I might wreck. Oh, man. Okay, cool. Oh, this is great. Woo! That was tough. That was, man, that was hairy. Oh, awesome. Okay. Okay. We're going to wrap it up here. Let's see if I get through whatever I get stuck on next. I'm going to call it quits here. See if I can get through this one. Load blocks, deliver it. Okay, here we go. Besides, I'm celebrating. I passed. I think we had a record number of live viewers again tonight, which is cool. I think I got to 25. Oh, cool, cool. Oh my gosh, that's slick, dude. Oh, the road, yeah, and the trip gets longer, too. Oh, dude, going uphill, man. Hammer down. Oh! Oh, that was close. Man, that was really close. Get out of here! That was really close. It's an awesome game, dude. Keep going. Yeah, this is the longest level I've seen so far. Oh, shoot, 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 shoot. There we go. Oh, come on. Man, it is so touchy. Which I guess makes it fun, but still. Makes it darn hard. Okay, cool, man. I'm in there. It's awesome. Okay. So let's finish this run, and then we're going to call it a day. Oh, no. Come on. I don't want that. Come on. I don't want that. I got 3 stars. That's pretty cool. That's really cool. Okay, yep, the show's almost over. Cool. Load cars. There we go. I don't think I finished this one. Who am I working for? Car Transport? Jack Cooper? United Road? More Transport. Supreme Transport. Crown Logistics. I don't work for DAS. They're out of business. Okay. Okay. Oh, I think I saw this. Okay, wait. This is kind of like the past one. But there must be a new twist. Oh, dude, we're loaded. We're going uphill. That's going to be a problem. Look at that. Look at that thing working. You can see the smoke coming out. Oh, come on. This is going to be tough. Oh. Awesome. Oh, my gosh. That's awesome. Whew. Oh, that was tight. Don't grind the gears. Dude, like a boss. This game is pretty fun. Oh my gosh, really? Awesome. Huh. That is cool. Tap and drag to burn this base. That sounds fun. A little bit of dragon action. 3 stars. Awesome, man. Car hauler can drive. Dispatcher. Okay. Man, this show's almost over, I promise. It's so close. Oh, shoot, man. This moved? Okay, hang on. How did that move? Oh, probably when I got off track. Let's see here. Sorry about that. You guys can't even see the whole screen. That ain't no fun. Hey, Jay, can't see the whole game. Okay. Alright. Oh, man, I'm a tanker, dude. That's awesome. Oh, no. Okay. Get out of here. Oh. Wow. This is cool. I've never been a tanker. This is awesome. Okay, here we go. Alright. Come on. You can't miss. Alright, so I gotta go back. Oh, come on. Give it to me. There we go. Woohoo! That was a sweet maneuver. Who's left watching? Is that the DOT? I got 6 DOT officers watching my show right now. Probably. Oh my God, no way. What was that crack? Cool, cool. Wow. Can't go very fast in this thing. I mean, I got the pedal on the floor, dude. Wow. Can't believe how far I'm getting. This is crazy. You guys are my lucky viewers, man. Keeping it lucky. Thank you. Thanks for sticking around. I can't even believe this is happening. Still going. Did I get 3 stars? Oh, I can't believe I didn't get 3 stars. Probably because I had that crazy maneuver. Alright, let's go to the next one. Dude, job 9. Load gas from gas tanks. Deliver to the gas station. Crazy. Oh, nice. Oh, come on. Oh, man, that wasn't good. Oh, that's not good. There we go. There we go. Swing that around. Okay. Nice. I'm actually getting more viewers. That's great. Thank you guys for watching me truck, dude. Or whatever people call this. I'm not sure what this is called. In the future, this will be trucking. This is futuristic trucking right here. Yeah, that makes sense. This is how they came up with the ELD rules. They thought, well, playing video games feels like trucking. So, and we need a video game break after 8 hours of playing video games. So, yeah, let's make real truckers have to abide by our video game trucking addiction. That actually makes sense. Oh my God. What? Am I gonna get it? Wow. Okay, let's back her up. Nice and easy. Nice and easy. Nice and easy. Got it. Hit the gas, Jack. Jesus. I was so busy trying to figure out how they came up with the ELD 8-hour break that I almost lost my cookies. Oh, dude. Alright, well, I know I'm not going to get 3 stars, but I tell you, I've never gotten this far. This is amazing. Heavy Truck Driver Simulator. There's a couple of them out there. This is Heavy Truck Driver Simulator. Don't be fooled. Dude, I'm killing it. Ah, I lost another viewer. That figures. That's just typical. You should have thought of that. Should have got your ELD when you could have, Jay. Well, alright, I'm going to play one more. I got 1 star. That blows. Alright, last one. That's what you said last time. Oh, this is a car hauling one. Alright, cool. Here we go. There's the cars. What do we got here, fellas? Infinity? BMW? No, that looks like, I don't know what we got there. What kind of cars we got there? Watchers? Alright, here we go. Oh, man, I'm telling you. Oh, wow. That's heavy. Made it. She's a heavy load. 10-car Stinger. Oh, we're not even full. That's the problem. Dude. What happened to the dispatcher on this load? Oh, dude. Oh, I blew that. I thought my delivery was in there. Shoot, man. Okay, let's get this thing going. What are we wasting time for? We got an ELD happening. Well, alright. Looks like I made it to the end of the run. So, I want to thank you all for tuning in, joining me on this adventure. I am Jay. I'm the car hauling dispatcher. And I want to thank you guys for sticking around, tuning in on another Tuesday night. And I will see you next Tuesday. I am going to go ahead. I'm going to be back Tuesday after Christmas. So, and I should have my new camera. I'm getting a new webcam for Christmas. I need one. So whether you go with ELD Turkey, ELD Skull, or ELD Ankle Bracelet, just remember... keep the tire, what does he say? Keep the rubber side down. And, keep on trucking. I will see you next Tuesday. Thank you so much for joining me. You all have a good one. Be safe out there. And keep the DOT off your rear pipe.